Hello, my beautiful collective. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dee. If you're returning, welcome back. Glad to have you back. This is going to be a general love message. All my readings are timeless. This could be past, present, or future energy. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and not try to force the story to fit your narrative, okay? If you feel called to book a personal reading with me, all of that information is in the description box below. I know I've been gone for a while. I do have a general reading that I posted I think almost 2 weeks ago. If you are new or returning, I took a hiatus. My mother passed away in May, so I'm slowly but surely coming back. All right. So if you are like returning and everything, you guys know like I get a lot of songs. I'm a clairaudient. So this one, also if you know me, I listen to like a lot of K music, a lot of Korean music. So the song that's in my head is Peaches by Kai. You could look up there's so many YouTube channels that translate the songs into English, so you could probably look at the English lyrics if you feel called to. But that's the main one that's stuck in my head. I'm also getting like a lot of you guys have been like keeping your head down, like grinding, doing what's best for you, really stepping into your soul's true purpose. I feel like a lot of you haven't even really like focused on love, and maybe like this reading is just like a check-in for you. So we're just going to see where the energy takes us today. All right, so we have movement number 29. The fledging number 1. And then we have complicated number 11. So 1s, 2s, or 9s could be significant for you. Have vision number 8. Then we have invisible number 16. Then we have forbidden number 18. This feels like a collective that's like been out of alignment for a while, and you're starting to really figure out, like I said, stepping into your soul's true purpose. Some of you, whatever it is, might be kind of taboo outside of your norm. Some of you could actually be like getting more into spirituality, change your religions, and it might be a little bit uncomfy. And that might be how you meet your person too. 333 could be important to you. I saw it on a timer. But I'm also hearing like your future is bright, so like no worries. It could be uncomfy, but it's probably what's best for you. That seems like a side message for someone, but let's see where the energy takes us. Thank you. So we have the Page of Wands in your energy collective, and then the Queen of Wands in your person's energy. But take whatever side resonates for you, okay? The Nine of Wands in the energy of the relationship. Thank you. Okay, the Four of Wands reverse, how to bring you two closer together. Okay, then we have the Hierophant Taurus energy, and then the Ten of Pentacles reverse. Seven of Pentacles, the High Priestess, Pisces energy. So we got the Hierophant to the High Priestess. That is the divine of all divine couples, okay? That is your higher selves being in union, okay? The Three of Swords, the King of Swords, the Five of Cups to the Chariot, Cancer energy, the Ten of Cups in the reverse. This, and I didn't grab my past life deck, but this is feeling like deep past life karmic like energy that's pulling through in this lifetime to fulfill. And I feel like I did, even though I've been gone for a while. All my readings are timeless, like I said. I feel like one of my more recent love readings was like past life energy too. So if you feel called, look through the timeless playlist and see if something calls out to you for that. I can't remember which one, but that's what this feels like. This feels like something in your past life with this person that couldn't be fulfilled. It couldn't come into fruition. And with the Three of Swords and then seeing the Ten of Pentacles reverse in the outcome, it's giving me like I don't want to say anything like crazy or something, but like one of you guys like passed away earlier than the other, so you didn't get to spend like that lifetime together. And it's just like that's the energy it's giving. Like this relationship wasn't fulfilled to its fullest potential in the past life, probably your most recent one. And now it's like coming back around to be fulfilled because you have the High Priestess to the Hierophant here, which is beautiful. Like you guys are the divine couple. So this is definitely like, it might even be like an energy. I don't like, it's like an energy of you guys possibly even feeling kind of sad when you first meet each other and not even knowing why, you know, and like because you feel that sadness or you feel like this weird feeling, you might feel like that this isn't your person, but that's just your souls like remembering what happened, the sadness that kind of just like ripped you guys apart in that lifetime is what I'm getting. But let's see how this goes. Spirit, please clarify the Page of Wands reverse in the collective's energy. Thank you. Ooh, we have the Artist. And I don't usually use this deck to clarify. I usually use my Moon deck, but I just like intuitively like pick these up, so. Ace of Cups, Eight of Wands, King of Wands. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords reverse, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, Eight of Cups, Two of Pentacles, King of Cups in reverse. This is giving like, as you step into this energy of who you are, like into your soul's true purpose, what you're meant to be doing in this life, right? And you build this confidence, like this love is going to come at you fast. Like you might not have been paying attention to the signs with the Page of Wands being in reverse twice in your energy. Because for me, the Page of Wands is like messages from Spirit to get back into your passions, to get back into your soul's truth and purpose. For me as a reader, I know everybody sees it differently. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. It's like to have this forever legacy, however you leave your like your blueprint in this like lifetime. It's all going to come at you fast, but there are some signs, there are some things that you may be misinterpreting as like you being on your grind instead of opening up your heart space to this love. it might even, like I said, there's going to be like a weird feeling or some form of sadness when you meet this person, that you're going to think like it's somebody you're supposed to stay away from. And I like know that's weird, but that's just the energy I'm picking up on, so I'll have to like read it that way. But it's like you've found your new confidence, you find your drive, you're like stepping into that energy fully, and then this person comes along and it's like this weird feeling that you can't even explain, and you're like, I'm just meeting this person for the first time, why does it feel like this, you know? Yeah, the Strength card. You have heavy Leo in your chart, but you might even have a dream about this person, but you won't see them how they are in this life. You're going to see them how they were in that life. So pay attention to your dreams, definitely. But like, you're so in your grind, like you're so in your energy, like when this hits you, when like spirit gives you all the signs to be like, this is it, this is your person, this is the person that you've been waiting for, and then it doesn't happen like you thought it would happen, or you don't feel how you think you're going to feel. Like some people meet their person and like hate them at first, or like have a dislike for them at first, and then they get to know them and develop feelings and stuff like that. That could just be like past life karmic energy playing itself out because of whatever happened that you guys didn't fulfill in that life. So don't be too quick to just like throw this person, or just be like, I don't know if that energy is for me. Take time to get to know them, let that energy clear, and then I feel like it's going to be, I think you're just really going to know. Because it doesn't always happen like as clarity for people. Some people do have a certain level of dislike or something for their person before they become their person. If you watch Steve Love Tarot, I think he even said his wife, they didn't like each other at first. And he says that happens for a lot of like true soulmates. So yeah. In the energy of your person, we have the Queen of Wands. Please clarify that for me. Thank you. The Ace of Wands. So both of you have aces. Strength, the King of Cups. The Moon. They could have heavy Cancer or Pisces in their chart. The Eight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Two of Cups, Three of Swords, Seven of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Your person is seeing you, I feel like subconsciously so clearly, but consciously it's still clouded. They're holding back a lot with the King of Cups in the reverse. Like, the both of you see a new beginning, and I'm getting like very much like yin yang energy, very much like feminine masculine yin yang energy. Yeah. For both of you, it feels like it feels like the Hierophant. Both of you can have heavy Taurus in your chart, but it just feels like the both of you feel like y'all are interrupting like the grind. Like that fast, not even fast pace, but he has they have an ace, and they have the Ace of Wands, and then you have the Ace of Cups. So yours is like more free flow emotion, and theirs is like fire, like go get it type energy. They could be a fire sign. It feels like your person has done a lot of work just like you, and healing with the Three of Swords in a reverse. The both of you feel like you have been focusing on your soul's true purpose and just becoming a better person, that the both of you haven't looked up enough to see the signs like union like is coming for the both of you. And I think that's like, I mean, they're your person, so of course you're going to marry each other, right? But this feels like your person's heart is open and they're ready to move forward, but at the same time they're holding back just like you, because they feel that like strange like energy, but also feel that pull at the same time. So like I said, don't be too quick to walk away from this person, because we have the high priestess to the Hierophant. That's literally crazy. That's literally like divine union in the 5D, and just like starting to break that down to the 3D. Like if we get the Emperor and the Empress upright, then like we are on track here. You know, the both of you guys are holding back for valid reasons because of how you're reading the energy, but Spirit is saying to take your time to get to know each other, okay? Because Pentacles are about taking time. They're the slowest moving energy in the tarot deck, and we've been seeing the Pentacles a lot in this reading so far. So just take your time to get to know this person. Like no rush on a relationship. Definitely build a friendship. Just get to know this person. Like I said, the energy is going to start off weird, but eventually that karmic energy is going to balance, and then you guys are going to get off to the right foot. Yeah, clearing out that energy, walking away from it, not walking away from each other, but just clearing out that energy. In the energy of the relationship, we have the 9 of Wands. Please clarify that for me. We have the Star in the reverse, Aquarius energy. Then we have the 3 of Wands. Yeah, clearing that out. Yeah. The World, the 2, the Empress. Okay, so we got 1, the World reverse, 2 of Wands, the Empress. Heavy Taurus energy in this reading. You guys could have heavy earth placements, or this is just telling the Spirit that this is a very grounded, very abundant energy. 6 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and then the Hermit, Virgo energy. Then 8 of Cups. Yeah, this is about doing the shadow work, clearing out the karma, being very open and honest. This is about fighting through with the Knight of Wands, like persevering through that energy of shadow work to get back into alignment, to close this chapter with the World in reverse. Like seeing that energy like through and through, because we have 3 of Wands to the 2 of Wands, so that we don't want to take any step backwards. We want to keep moving forward. We want to keep evolving. We want to get that star upright, because the star is healing energy. It's stepping into divine alignment, and that's what you guys are trying to get towards. So this is about seeing that shadow, seeing that karmic energy that you guys have to fulfill, and clearing it out. We have to get this Ace of Swords upright. We have to close this chapter of whatever this past life energy is, this hurt, this pain, something that just wasn't fulfilled because one of you, I feel like, was gone, passed away, something. One of you was gone too soon in this past life. So something wasn't fulfilled. It was heavy, and it's a heavy karmic debt in this life to fulfill. So it might be that you and your person are going to be friends for a long time. It could be that you guys won't even consider dating until like a year or 2 in. I'm hearing 3 years in. But before you know it, like 3 years could go by like that. My little one is about to be in high school. Like the school year just started, but just even thinking about it, like time flies, you know? Can't even call him little one anymore. The High Priestess. So we saw the Empress and the High Priestess. So you guys are on your way to union. It might just take a little bit longer than usual. This might be just like a karmic debt that just has to be fulfilled and taken its time. I feel like with invisible coming out in the energy, it feels like Spirit had to hold a wall up to this too. You might have even met this person before, like very briefly, and have like a vague memory, but it was because you two weren't in the right energy now, like then, and you are now. But there's still things that slowly but surely have to happen. And how to bring you two closer together, we have the 4 of Wands reverse. Please clarify that for me. The 10 of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Oh, Eight of Cups, sorry. The Emperor. Literally, what did I say? The Seven of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, the Chariot, reverse Cancer energy. And then we have the Hierophant. So we have the Emperor and the Hierophant. It's so beautifully aligned. Okay, you have Aries or Taurus in your chart. Cancer, I see the Tower there, so Scorpio as well. And then the Queen of Wands. And then the Ten of Swords. Yeah, before union can happen, a lot of healing has to happen. There's a confidence that you both have to have that this can be your happily ever after. This could be a part of your legacy building together. It's like you've been manifesting each other for so long, but there's old patterns, old behaviors that have to be walked away from is what I'm getting. Okay? You two are going to build a very beautiful life together. But before union can happen, before that Four of Wands could become upright, there's a confidence that's needed, that needs to be built from within. So this definitely can be balancing your feminine and masculine energy within you, becoming more to union with self. Because I always said this, like when I first started my channel, being in union with self first is the most important thing. Being balanced in your divine feminine and masculine energy is the most important thing before you can even have union. This has to be an energy of knowing that your person is your protector, but you're also your protector as well, is what I'm getting with the Emperor coming out here. You have to learn how to protect yourself in a very healthy way within your masculine energy, but also nurturing yourself in a very healthy way in your feminine energy. Yin to the yang, pouring into yourself, protecting yourself. And once you guys do that, it feels like the whole will be stopped, you know? It feels like there's a pause because there's some type of confidence that needs to build. Yeah. The King of Pentacles. There's stability within self that needs to build. And I think as you guys form a friendship and see how you can depend on each other, but also like I said, be that masculine for yourself as well and not be codependent on this person, that's probably where this like karmic debt lies. It has something to do with the masculine energy in the both of you and how you develop as an individual in this relationship. Okay. In the potential outcome, we have the Hierophant to the Ten of Pentacles reverse. Please clarify that for me. Three of Swords reverse. Look at that. Four of Wands. Love it. My ears started ringing too when that fell out. There's a lot of beautiful synchronicity in this reading. The Page of Pentacles. Is that the Empress? You literally cannot make that up. Like, that literally is so awesome. I said, if the Emperor and the Empress show up in your reading upright, you guys are on your way to full divine union, right? And that's like within self and with this person. There's so much healing. This is giving me, as the Page of Pentacles, that you guys are learning the lesson. It feels like you're going to see what you can't take with you as you try to build this for yourself. Because we did see the Ten of Pentacles upright in the reading somewhere. I don't remember. But we did see it. You guys are healing this to be on the path of union. And this is your highest counterpart. Yeah, you're trying to balance the scales. Whatever isn't, yeah. Whatever is in imbalance, you guys are trying to fix it. And it's going to be successful. You're going to have a beautiful new beginning. Justice reverse, you can have Libra, have it in your chart. Have, again, with Taurus energy, with the Emperor. I mean, with the Empress and the Hierophant. Also have Aries. You're going to see something clearly with the yeah, the Well upright. Yeah. This is beautiful. You're going to start to balance out. You're going to see the imbalance and know how to quickly fix it. This does have something to do with your happily ever after with the Ten of Pentacles. This does have something to do with your success, not just like in your like just not like as you as individual, but with the both of you. There's something that you're going to figure out how to balance, how you two leave your legacy on this earth. However you have your happily ever after, you two are going to figure that out. The karmic debt is going to be different for everyone, but there's something about your masculine energy, but this also is about how you two are going to leave your imprint on this timeline in this 3D life, how you leave your legacy for your future ancestors, and you two are going to figure out how to do that and build that together. There's literally a little kid screaming like daddy outside my window, so this could definitely be like a father wound that both of you have to figure out and heal. I wonder if you guys can hear that. I have the noise canceling on, but I wonder if you can hear that. Look, Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. We have so many. The only ace that came out in reverse was the Ace of Swords. Advice for the collective spirit. Thank you for all your messages so far. Advice. Death wanted to fly out. I saw it. The Emperor again. Oh my gosh, that's the High Priestess in the reverse. The King of Cups. Okay. The Page of Swords to the Queen of Cups reverse. Justice again in the reverse, Libra energy. Judgment in the reverse. Nine of Swords, King of Swords, the Ten of Wands, Knight of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Hangman in reverse, Pisces energy. You know what this is giving me? Some of you could be like newly divorced or newly separated with the King and Queen of Cups in the reverse to Justice in the reverse. Spirit is saying don't repeat a karmic lesson here because you're on your way to union. So if you have like an ex-spouse, long-term committed relationship that tried to come back, at the time of this reading we just got a Mercury retrograde and we're in the shadow period right now. You could have had an ex try to come back and reconcile. Spirit is saying don't, because you're meeting your divine counterpart. Spirit is saying as you're meeting them, don't take steps backwards. Don't go back to the past. It's only a karmic lesson. Justice in the reverse. There's no more love there with the King and Queen of Cups. That also just isn't a healthy love with the King and Queen of Reverse coming out together in the reverse. Don't have this fear of like, oh, I'm a forever be alone. Maybe they are my person. Maybe we shouldn't have broke up. No. You have a higher level, very high frequency relationship coming in, and it's going to be everything that you ever hoped for. You just have to keep working on yourself. Yeah. Spirit is saying be honest. Remember the heaviness that this energy showed you, the nurture that it didn't give you, the imbalance with the King. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, that could also be what that energy is. You not taking a step backwards and doing what you did in a past relationship as well. You have someone who helps you be balanced in your feminine and masculine energy coming in that helps you be balanced in your 5D energy as well. You guys awaken each other in all aspects of your life, but especially spiritually. So don't take a step backwards. You learn the lesson. There's nothing else for you to learn going back to this King or Queen of Cups. They could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or just have that heavily in their chart. But it wasn't fulfilling for either of you. It was just a karmic lesson. So no taking steps backwards is what Spirit is saying here. All right, I'm about to get into oracles. If you're not an oracle person, it's totally okay. And I'll see you in the next reading. Advice for the collective. Advice. Thank you. We have rapture. Sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, and pleasure. I'm here. One more. Hold on. Let me get a good shuffle. Thank you. Okay, so we have Sophia. Divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within destiny. So rapture and Sophia. Okay, rapture is 102. Sophia is 124. Those numbers can resonate with you somehow. Okay. Flora is the ancient Roman goddess of spring and flowers. In one myth, she was struck by Cupid's arrow and overwhelmed by love and completely breathless in a moment of rapture. She called for Eros. However, the sound rose comes out of her mouth instead. So rose became another word for Eros. And it's also become the symbol of love, beauty, and passion. Many patriarchal religions have placed a shameful cloak around sensuality, sex, pleasure, ecstasy, rapture, and sexuality. One of the most natural, pleasurable parts of life have become conditional and judged. The rose wants us to heal from this and to remember the pleasure, sensuality, sexual preferences, and expression of desire can be some of the most sacred, miraculous things about being a human on earth. This card comes with a message about receiving and giving love and pleasure. Flora wants you to know that your sensuality, your passion, and your sexuality, no matter how you identify, are sacred and holy. She wants you to connect with your sensual true nature and celebrate this in all people. Rose transmission. My sensuality is sacred and holy. Other people's sensuality is sacred and holy. I open myself up to express and receive love in a way that feels safe and good to me. I release painful programming and experiences and return to love. For me, if there's a part of you that you keep hidden, like I said, some of you could have been in a previous relationship where even though it was long term, you were married, there were still parts of yourself that you kept hidden. It could even be, the sexual side of yourself. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. Don't know. We'll see. But it could be a part of yourself that you kept hidden that you didn't really talk about, and you don't have to keep that part of yourself hidden anymore in this new relationship, because this person is going to love you authentically and fully for who you truly are. So even if it's not just like a pleasurable side of yourself or whatever, it could just be a part of yourself where maybe you did open up to your past person, friend, whatever, and they told you, ooh, don't tell people about that. You know what I'm saying? And so like you might hide this part of yourself, but you don't have to in this next relationship that you're going to be in. It feels like you're always going to be able to be open with this person and they will never judge you for that. So if you have like weird things you're into, I don't think they would judge you for it at all. And it might not even be weird. You never know. Like somebody could have thought it was weird, but that's just them. Not everybody has the same mindset. Everybody thinks differently, Okay, so we have Sophia. Sophia is a Greek word meaning wisdom. Sophia is thought to have been a force present at the time of creation and is often presented as a woman. This turns our patriarchal understanding of a sole male god responsible for creation on its head. In the Bible book of Proverbs, Sophia says, I was present at the beginning of the creation, participating at the side of the Lord in the work of creation. Many scholars and art historians believe that the female figure beside God in Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel ceiling is a representation of Sophia. The philosophers Rudolf Steiner believed that the ancient Egyptian mother goddess Isis was an incarnation of her. The galaxy overlapping the spiral of the rose on this card is a mystical representation of Sophia as the holder of the divine plan. The intelligence that tells the rose when to open up and the planet how to spin also exists within you. This card brings with it a message to trust the intelligence that brought you here. Have faith in the blueprint of your destiny is already known. What secret dreams do you have? What are you being called to say yes to create? Sophia embraces the cosmos. She holds the blueprint of creation. No person or thing is left out. Call upon her to guide you. Rest in the intelligence that exists within yourselves. Trust that you know what to do. Trust the blueprint within. Also, allow the seeds of your destiny to guide you. Rose transmission. I trust in the divine plan. Activate the intelligence within my cells and unlock and act on my most expansive destiny now. Yeah. This is just giving me that this is all a part of the divine plan. This is all a part of your destiny. Everything is aligning as it should. So keep creating, keep being you, keep being authentic, keep being true to yourself, because everything is going according to plan. Advice for the collective. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. You're very close to achieving your goal. Some of you are going to get a new job. You might even become your own boss. Look at the bigger picture, Sagittarius energy. Your hard work is paying off, Capricorn energy. Prosperity lies ahead, Taurus energy. Bring love into the situation, Aquarius energy. And then we have a personal issue reaches resolution, Cancer energy. On the bottom, we have expect powerful change. Advice for the collective. Okay, so we have Nourish, number 23. And then we have Soul Song, number 41 on the bottom. Yeah. If you know what your divine purpose is, if you know what helps get you into feminine and masculine, like, balance within self, keep feeding that. Like I said, keep doing what you're doing. You're hearing exactly what your soul wants you to do for this lifetime, to fulfill like your destined plan, to bring this all into fruition, to bring this all into your destined highest timeline. Not just for divine love, but just like union within self in general. Like, this energy is giving me like soul's true purpose and divine love all coming in at once, because you've been working hard towards it. You've been really listening to spirit when it comes to like what you're supposed to do for your soul's purpose, and now it's like really nurturing that and paying attention to how you have this divine love come in as well. It feels like it's going to come in kind of weird though, like very different than what you might think. Advice for the collective. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. You would think like how often I read these, I will know them by heart. You have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. You have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. And I feel like that's that past person that came up in the advice. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Yeah, very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. And then we have express your love. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. And it says you deserve love. You are lovable. Yeah, the deception is giving me like that past energy that was coming up. That King and Queen of Cups in the reverse. Now, I don't usually use this deck in this reading, but I just felt like somebody had an ancestor message. So, and I felt called to wear my mom's ring that she gave me. It was the last gift that she gave me, so it could definitely be an ancestor message here. Advice for the collective. Advice. Thank you. Okay, so why can't I think of how to say this word? Hold on. I literally had like a brain fart. Okay, the martyr, sacrifice and self-reflection, number 12, and this is the hangman in this deck. Okay. It says, put it all on hold. There is a difference between letting go and giving up. You are feeling trapped, stagnant, or stuck in this moment of uncertainty. The solution is to let go. But how? But how, right? Well, healthy sacrifices may be necessary. It may not seem like it, but when you look back at it, it will all make sense. But if you did the opposite of what you're doing now, everything that you are trying to fix externally needs to be remedied internally. You may be prepared for a new project, but it's not the best time to start. As as late great ancestor Dr. Wayne W. Dyer used to say, when we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. Okay, and then it says ancestral medicine. You are not being punished, although it sure feels like it. Wait, take a moment to reflect. This is a luxury that many of your predecessors did not have, my child. And then the declaration on the bottom says, I surrender all and trust. Yeah, like I said, I feel like you guys have to take a moment and pause because you're going to feel weird when this person comes in. Okay? And you might have an ancestor trying to like give you that message. Just like take your time, pause, reflect. And some of you could have a new project coming in that you're working on. Don't burn yourself out trying to be in that like hustle mentality. Please don't burn yourself out. It's really not worth it. Advice for the collective. Okay. We have first quarter moon in Taurus, release control. A lot of Taurus energy. It could just be getting grounded. It's very like root chakra-ish. I said I was only going to take 3 from this deck. Okay, so we have new moon in Leo, shine. Okay, then we have first quarter moon in Aries, step into your power. New moon in Scorpio, go deeper. And then Aries energy again with work through your feelings. Then we have Libra energy with find balance. On the bottom, we have Scorpio energy, reveal what needs to be seen. Advice for the collective. Thank you. Shambhala intentions. Retreating to recharge, trusting in the process, Dharma. Okay, and that is number 127. When things quiet down in your life, know that this isn't a failure, but an opportunity to retreat and recharge. In the business of the physical world, our spirit is often playing catch up with our body to the point that it gets used to being overactivated and overworked. When the great masters of Shambhala come to you, they are encouraging you to take time to be away from the outer world and dive into the inner world. If you have been moving full speed ahead, this gateway encourages you to slow down and retreat. Take time to gather your energy, spend time in meditation and reflection in order to gain a clear awareness of your current situation. You will uncover many insights and gifts during this period. Realize that there is a master awakening within. Yeah, like I said, don't burn yourself out. We all get into that energy of like I said, hustle and bustle. Like we gotta keep grinding, we gotta keep making money. You are in divine alignment with your soul purpose. It's going to flow to you. It's going to come to you. It's going to be easy because you are mastering manifestation at this time. So don't think you have to overwork. Don't think that you have to keep going and going and going and going. because slowing down, taking time for ourselves, a lot of the time that's when our best ideas come in. So it could be a lot of meditation, balancing chakras. Like I said, I was, because of all this earth energy that's been coming out, it could just be getting grounded and stable within. So working on your lower chakras, balancing out your lower chakras right now, and just focusing on like your spiritual health and wellness. Some of you might even need to do a cleanse. Advice for the collective. Okay, we have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. We have loneliness. I know that I'm never alone. And surrender. I can release my need to control. We have death. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. A lot of purple. So connected to your crown chakra. And then we have purpose. I know what I'm here to do, which I know like a lot of you are stepping into your divine soul purpose. Look at that. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. I love that. It feels like this reading started off kind of dark and weird, and then like it slowly started opening up to like true alignment for real. Advice for the collective. Thank you. She who flows, ease, being open to change, go with the flow of life. Okay, she who flows is 130. Water is the most powerful force on our planet. It has the potential to destroy everything in its path or be embracing, still, and gentle. When a river meets a rock, it doesn't try to move it. Instead, it embraces it and flows around it. It doesn't question why the rock is there. It sees it as a part of its path. Water teaches us how to flow with life, how to greet the obstacles on our path with open arms and receive life fully. In this way, the world's waters have literally shaped and crafted the entire landscape of the earth that we know and love today. Mountains and valleys, coastlines and woodlands, all are the result of water embracing life. The ancient Greek goddess Rhea was the daughter of Gaia and Uranus. She also referred to as Calliope, I think that's how you say it, mother of us all. In his work, Critolus, the philosopher Plato referred to Rhea as a stream or she who flows. Perhaps Rhea herself has much to share with us about how to truly flow with what appears on our journey. Whether expected or unexpected, call upon her to support you in embracing any unexpected changes you're facing. This card invites us to stop seeing the unexpected things in life as obstacles and instead treat them as an invitation to embrace life, to find a way to soften and embrace what occurs rather than try to avoid it or fight it. To flow with rather than resist. What unexpected blessings are you resisting or fighting against right now? What will happen if you embrace them as part of your path? I think some of you because the burnout energy is just like really heavy with these oracles. I don't know if like say you got your dream job. Maybe your business is flourishing. You're gonna have some type of standstill. I don't know if your job is just gonna like force you to go on vacation. Like, hey, you have all these PTO hours, just go, just to get it, like just for you to use them. Or like something is going to cause you to slow down a little bit because there's some inner reflection that has to happen. Like I said, you are on the right path. You are doing your divine purpose and plan, but there is going to be a moment of stillness, and it's not going to last long. It's just for you to have that inner reflection before more things start to move forward, is what I'm hearing. Advice for the collective. Advice. Thank you. We have patience. Everything will unfold in divine time. Leap of faith. It is safe to make the move you're considering. Support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. Stability. The relationship can stand the test of time. True love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. Longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you, and then we are protected. You are safe and divinely guided. That's so beautiful. I love all of that energy. That's so awesome. I kept feeling like yin and yang so heavy, so if they come out, I might scream. Advice for the collective. Thank you. Oh, we have 3. So we have time for a nap, 24, and then we have to the sea, number 7 in the reverse, and deep knowing, number 43. Spirit has a lot to say. I feel like because I have been gone, it's so much to say. Okay, so we have time for a nap. Rest, rejuvenation, and renewal. Temporary non-action, allowing dreams to arise. When it comes to the matter of the heart, don't make any plans right now. If you're not partnered, it's good to take this time out to get to know yourself. If you're involved with someone, relax and just be with your partner. This is going to be an uneventful moment in time. Don't force anything now. Allow things to flow naturally, and a beautiful renewal will take place all by itself. Patience is the key to your heart's desire right now. Withdraw from action in your relationship and give it a rest so that your love and connection can become rejuvenated. Like I'm saying, there's going to be some type of pause here for inner reflection. And for you guys, that might be why it's like weird in the beginning. Because Spirit knows like that it's just going to take off, and there has to be time to really clear out whatever this karmic debt is for you guys. So this feels like a very slow burn type of relationship. Like really building that friendship, really building that trust before a relationship develops between you. And I know a lot of people would much rather that, like being friends with their partner first before really dating. I feel like the courting aspect of this relationship is going to be a slow burn. Like I really do. Okay, so to the sea is in a reverse, but being in flow, returning to source, reorganizing or recognizing, how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events. So it's in reverse, so I have to read the protection message. When external conditions appear to block every attempt to move forward, there is no hidden messages for you to decipher. Like the ocean, the tides of experience ebbed and flow. You are in a natural state, so know that things will flow again in due course. There is no cause for alarm. Stop resisting and fighting against the situation and learn to flow. Even when the tide is going out, relax and trust in the abundance that will soon be within your reach again. An ancient mariners saying applies to you now. When fishermen cannot go to the sea, they stay home and repair their nets. Mariners. I don't know what I said. Okay, and then deep knowing, number 43. If you're returning, y'all know I always have issues freaking reading oracles, but I love oracles. I get a lot of downloads from them. Okay, so we have deep knowing, intuition, listening to the oracle within, empathy, hypersensitivity. There are occasions when you just know, deep in your heart and soul, that a person is going to play a meaningful role in your life. Someone crosses your path and suddenly, out of the blue, you're connected at a level impossible to describe. That feeling marks a moment in time etched inevitably onto your soul. Someone has entered your life who will be instrumental to your journey. So pay attention. Two hearts are calling to each other to begin an alchemical process. This is also a sign that your intuition about the person you care about is correct. Your heart, trust your heart to lead you now. Magic is about to happen. Yeah. I feel like this is just showing the process of like that slow burn to ultimate union and happiness. Like that's why I think we have threes. Like that's why I said 3 years, didn't I? I did. I said 3 years earlier. I know that seems like a long time, but like before you know it, it's gonna flow so easily, and bam, you're married to this person. Advice for the collective. Thank you. We have yes. So if you had a yes or no question on your mind, spirit is saying yes. We have yes again. I love when that happens. Advice for the collective. We have perfect timing. Meditation brings answers, and then we have forgiveness. I'm telling you guys in the beginning, like some of you really do need to meditate within the next few weeks. And then I hear one more. Hold on. In a year from now. So for some of you guys, it's going to be different. But I was getting like 1 to 3 years. And then on the bottom, we have communicate clearly. Affirmation of advice for the collective spirit. Thank you for all your messages today. Affirmation of advice for the collective. What is with everything falling out in threes? Like, did I say threes can be important earlier? I don't even know. Okay, so we have pink amethyst. I intuitively choose to lead my journey with clarity and grace. We have moonstone. I am connected to the extraordinary feminine energy within me. I value my emotional healing and growth. I don't know how to say that. I turn every intention into action and accomplish my goals. Now on the bottom, we have my intelligence allows me to make beneficial decisions. My intentions are pure and wholehearted. So if you have any of these crystals, put them under your pillow to help you have some dreams, especially moonstone. And just say these affirmations to yourself. You can even type them in the description if you feel called to. All right, guys. I hope that this reading helped. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you for being here and making it to the end of this reading. Like I said in the beginning, if you feel called to book a personal with me, all the information is in the description box below. You guys stay safe. You guys stay blessed. And I will see you in the next reading.